Ohio State is committed to being a healthy workplace for all faculty and staff. Helping you be your healthiest is good for everyone: you, your family, your colleagues, and the university. The Office of Human Resources provides this presentation for new hires, individuals newly eligible for benefits, or individuals interested in finding out more about benefit programs offered by The Ohio State University. Please refer to the Benefits Overview book or the HR website for more comprehensive details. During this presentation, we will cover the enrollment process and deadlines, dependents that may be eligible for coverage, and the dependent verification process. There are many important decisions you need to make regarding benefits, many of which need to be decided during your first 30 days of employment or within 30 days of a qualifying status change. If you wish to enroll in medical, dental, or vision benefits, flexible spending accounts, or voluntary life insurance, you must do so within 30 days from your date of hire or qualifying life event. These strict benefit deadlines apply to all eligible employees. It is important to note that you will not have health coverage if you do not complete the enrollment process within 30 days from your eligibility date. As a new employee at The Ohio State University, you will have access to Workday on your first day of employment. Workday houses your position, benefits, and payroll information. The benefit election window for newly eligible employees is 30 days. After enrolling into the medical benefit, you will gain access to the Express Scripts Pharmacy app within 72 hours. This will provide you access to your digital ID card. Within 2 weeks of your benefit enrollment, you will gain access to the Luminaire Health Insurance app, Delta Dental app, as well as the VSP Vision app, which will provide access to your identification cards. If enrolled into the Medical Flexible Spending account, you will receive a Health Equity debit card within 3 weeks. Once your medical enrollment is established, join the optional Your Plan for Health YP4H Employee Wellness Program. If enrolling dependents into your benefits, you will receive a dependent eligibility verification packet mailed to your home address within 3 weeks of the enrollment. The request will provide you with a deadline to submit appropriate documentation to verify your dependents. The enrollment deadline for the Alternative Retirement Plan, ARP, is 120 days from your eligibility date. Employees have a 180-day deadline to select the state retirement plan with their provider, either OPERS or STRS. You may make changes to your benefits coverage only during specific time periods. If you or a dependent experiences a qualifying status change, or if you have an employment status change, you have a 30-day window to make changes to your benefit coverage. If you miss this deadline, your next opportunity to change your benefits coverage will be during the next annual open enrollment period during the autumn semester of each year. For a complete list of qualifying status changes and information on how to make changes to your benefits, please visit the Life Events section on the HR website. Ohio State offers medical, dental, vision, and additional life insurance options to employees and their eligible dependents. Dependents who are eligible for coverage are a legal spouse, dependent children up to the age of 26, and disabled children age 26 and over who meet certain criteria. For more information on eligible dependents, coverage rates, and affidavits, please visit the Dependent Eligibility Guidelines on the HR website. As part of the enrollment process, Ohio State requires verification of eligibility for any dependent enrolled in Ohio State's benefits. Failure to provide proof of eligibility for covered dependents when requested will result in a termination of their coverage. When adding new dependents to Ohio State benefit coverage, consider the documentation that will be required to complete the dependent verification process. For biological children, an employee will need to provide a birth certificate as long as the child's name has not changed. If your dependent child is married or has a different last name than indicated on the birth certificate, additional documentation will be required. Stepchildren will be required to verify eligibility with a birth certificate and documentation linking the child to the non-biological parent. To verify a spouse, employees should provide a 1040 federal tax return. To access the Dependent Eligibility Verification Portal and submit your documentation online, log into Workday at workday.osu.edu. Once logged in, click the menu icon at the top left of the Workday homepage. On the menu dropdown, click Benefits and Pay Hub. Click the Suggested Links icon and select More Benefit Links. Under Health and Wellness, click My Dependent Eligibility Verification. You will be redirected to Alight's Dependent Eligibility Verification portal. Please note, you will only be able to access the Alight portal after your dependents have been enrolled in coverages and the dependents have been placed into audit. Once logged into the Dependent Eligibility Verification portal, you can upload your documentation by clicking Send Your Documents. You may also review a list of accepted eligibility documentation, view your dependents that have been placed into audit, and view communications that have been sent to you from the Verification Center. Please note, verification of documents submitted is not immediate. Employees should log back in to the Dependent Eligibility portal through Workday to verify the documentation has been accepted. HR Connection is the point of contact for HR and payroll support. Faculty, staff, and student employees can also visit the HR Connection portal at hrconnection.osu.edu to review knowledge articles written by subject matter experts, to submit benefit, payroll, and leave inquiries, to submit forms, as well as to check the status of an existing request. The Administrative Resource Center provides guides, job aids, training, and more for current users of Ohio State's IT administrative tools. You can access step-by-step instructions for many of Ohio State's systems, including Workday, for both employees and managers. For more information regarding benefits enrollment or dependent eligibility, please visit our website at hr.osu.edu. If you have questions regarding your benefits, you can submit a ticket through the Submit a Request link on the HR Connection portal at hrconnection.osu.edu. Email hrconnection at hrconnection@osu.edu or call HR Connection at 614-247-6947.